So what we've seen up till now is that the setter methods had a problem. We were assigning the parameter values directly to our instance variables. We fixed that by making sure that a new object is created whenever we're using non-primitive data types. And we then assign that new object to our instance variables. That's how we solved the setter method problem. We also had the problem in the constructor. If anybody from the main method put anything they wanted here, let's say 500, and at that point, we were also directly assigning that to our instance variables. And we fixed that by using setter methods here instead of expressions like this. So you should have a setter method for name as well, but I'll leave it up to you to do that. So we've fixed the problem with setters, we've fixed the problem with our constructors, and now our constructors and our setters do not break encapsulation. They help encapsulation. So that's great. But there's one more problem remaining, and that is our getter method. How is that a problem? Exactly how we've defined it here. Let's actually look at it using an example. So we'll keep everything here the same. We'll go to the main method. Let's delete this part. So now when we create a children array, it gets assigned here, but inside a new array is being created for children, right? So we're good there. We can use the children array reference here. So that's fine. Our constructor is robust. It is protecting us because we are using the setter methods here. So encapsulation is there. Cool. Now let's define a new array. Let's say we call it outside array. And if it is an array, we have to put square brackets here. And instead of assigning a new array with the new keyword, what if we just assign P1's children array as the value for this outside array, and we'll use the getter method to do it. So let's say we do this, right? So outside array is a completely new object. It's a different object, or that's what we want, right? However, is that actually happening? What we're doing is that we're not creating a new object. We're just assigning the reference to our P1's children variable to the outside array. Now, you remember that we should not be able to change the internal variables from the outside, but here from the outside, all I had to do was use the getter method, and now I have access to the internal children variable. So now let's say I want to make a change to outside array. Let's say I want to change the first element of outside array. The first element is in the 0th position, and let's say I change it to Bugs Bunny. Again, remember, I did not want to change anything regarding P1. P1 object should not be changed. I'm just changing the outside array, or at least that's what I want. However, when I print out the children of P1 using this for loop that we've used before, let's see what the result is. So we're running it. You see, when we actually try to print out the names of the children of P1, that's what we're trying to do. The name of the first child of P1 becomes Bugs Bunny. So John has 3 children. One is Eric, one is David, and the other is Bugs Bunny. And again, that is something we do not want. How did this happen? Let's analyze this in a diagram.